of coffee. Oh my word. Amazing. Right, I guess we'll fucking crack on. Good morning all. Welcome to the vlog. Monday morning for me, not for you. Should be Friday if I've done my job correctly. Hopefully I have done. Maybe not though. We'll see. It's a miserable day, as you've probably seen from the montage on the way here, which I've expertly put together. Or not. It has chucked it down a lot, and I think that's pretty much the day. On and off showers throughout. It's not as flooded, localised flooding as they call it on the weather, as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot of big puddles everywhere, but it's actually not been too bad. We've got a bit of snow on the fells, so I'm thinking could be not far off getting actual proper snow. Should be interesting to see. We're just entering Elterwater. You can see that on the left side of the wagon. It's a beautiful little spot, this. The previous video went a bit wrong. If people have asked why it was so short and it was only one drop, I have a Sony voice recorder, just because in a cab I've really struggled to get the audio so it actually sounds like even remotely okay, and it just didn't record anything, so I had to just make do with what I got. I record these on a Monday. Throughout the week I do the actual editing itself, and then obviously it gets released on a Friday. But I realised Tuesday evening that none of the sounds worked, and I just had to make do with what I got, which sometimes you have to do, and that's fine. Hello, Mr. Sheep. We're just arriving actually into Elterwater. Our drop location's just back here on the right, so we're going to have to do a bit of a funny manoeuvre. Have a look into that. We're going to put beacons on, just in case anyone comes and wondering what the heck we're doing. I would normally put my left indicator on during that, but I can't because we've got cameras to spot cyclists that are coming down the inside, and it means that I lose the rear view camera, and so I can't get as close to the rocks back there. So it's just one of them ones where you have to make do. Now these guys are bloody funny actually. I don't think we're doing anything until like, oh no, it is 8 o'clock. They usually don't. Yeah, they like the morning coffee like me. I'm useless without it. Right, let's get in. Should just be able to just drop off on the side. I'm just going to double check and make sure that's what they want. Oh, bloody hell. Bit bumpy there. Right. All good. We'll go and see these guys, and we'll chat again in a second. So we're going to put the stuff on the grass that's just here on this side. So look out for wires. Looks quite thick, that one, but that will be a BT line, not a power line. We're not allowed to work under power lines. I don't think Travis Perkins likes us getting electric shocks, which is fair enough, I think. I can't blame them for that. I think electrocuting staff's not really high on most companies' agendas. Now, the question is, can I get this other leg out? I would suspect it's not going to go down far enough. Ah, and I was bloody right as well. So we're going to have to do something just to kind of bring it off centre a little bit. Aha! We're winning. So through the calibration. I think what I'm going to do as well is we're just going to move this pallet against the headboard just for the next drop, because it's bloody steep and I'm not overly keen on picking up a full wagon load of a full pallet of cement. Be careful, because we don't want to grab what's underneath it, because that's another drop, that one. We just want what's on the pallet. So we just need to try and make it so the only thing we're grabbing is what we want. I think that should be slotted in place now. We can do a proper knit. Nope, we can't. What should we do? I think that should be fine. Do a test grab and just check. That feels good. Lift it up a little bit more, and then I'll shift these. Balls. Grab the packaging underneath it. Oh well, not much you can do there. Be shoved into the side. Trying to rip that too much if I can do, given the weather. But it is superb. Right, let's bring it round to the back here. Get it down. Kick legs back in again. Right, well, we're all done on that one. It sounds but it's just not quite put enough rain down this morning, so it started again. Oh yeah, definitely one of them days today. Right. We'll have beacons on, check around us, make sure there's no one wanting to dive under the wagon route. Well, no sheep, more to the point. The sheep roam free around here. It's like in Yorkshire when you go through parts there. But the good news is, it must save on not having a lawnmower, because they go into gardens and they eat people's grass in the garden. So, yeah. It's one less job to think about. Obviously then you have to clean up all the crap, but yeah. But then free fertiliser. So really it's a win-win situation, I think. Anyways, we're off back to Ambleside. We've got a drop up Sweden Bridge Lane, which is one of the more interesting roads to get up. I would suspect we won't be able to get all the way up, but we'll have a crack and we'll see how far we actually can. I'm hoping we can get all the way up because it will just make it a little bit easier, because this is not a site we can crane off. It's not really a vast amount of stuff, in fairness, but the less work we have to do, the better. And then after that, we're going to have some breakfast because I am starving. Right, let's go to Ambleside.